In this video, I'm going to talk about how to add mini stamps to your inventory using StampManage. So let me give you a couple of examples. First example, I'm going to click on the Add Stamp window, and let's say I have all the stamps in Guam except for a couple of issues. What I can do is click on Guam here, click on Scott number 1, and go all the way to the bottom, and using the shift key, with the shift key down, click again on the last stamp. Now all the stamps are from Guam are selected. Now let's say I'm lacking a couple. What I can do is, holding down the control key, I just pick the stamps I do not have. So let's say I don't have Scott number 6 or Scott number 8. Just holding down the control key, I clicked on both of those, and so they will not be entered. Now once I've done this, I click OK, and it adds all the stamps from Guam that I selected to the to my collection. Now after I've done this, in most cases, I think a good strategy for inventorying your stamp collection would be to just first add everything you have, and then go back later, and probably starting with the most valuable stamps, obviously, go back and edit to the ones that need additional information, for example, a grade and value. That's one strategy. Another strategy is, in the Add Stamp dialog, to just select the stamp, select information, and then just keep clicking on the Apply button. Once you click on Apply, it adds the stamp, but stays within the Add Stamp dialog. So that's two different ways of doing it. Depending on your situation, I'm not sure what would work best for you. Anyways, so I've added all these stamps, and later on I can now go back, and if I want to edit the details of M5, for example, I can just double click and add the value, condition, things like that. Now let me go back and give another example. I'll go back in the Add Stamp dialog, and in this case, let me say I have in Danish West Indies here. I'll start with general issues. I'll click on general issues, and let's say I have all the general issues from 1 till 25. Sorry, first I need to select the first stamp. So I select the first stamp, and I'll come down and say, let's say I have everything from 1 till 24, except for a couple of sub-varieties. What I'm doing here is what I did before. I just hold down the control key and click on the ones I do not have. So let's say I have those. I can now click Apply. It's going to add all of those and stay within the Add Stamp dialog. Now go to Postage Due. Let's say I have all the postage dues. Again, click on the first one, go all the way to the bottom. With the Shift key down, I select the range from 1 till the last stamp I selected. And if I have all of those, I can click Apply again, and it's going to add all those as well. I go to Postal Stationery. Let's say I just have one of these, U1A, and I'll just click OK to dismiss the Add Stamp dialog. So there, I've quickly added many stamps from Danish West Indies, and like I said before, I can edit the ones that are, in most cases, you would want to enter the ones or give additional information for the ones with higher value. And again, if you want to select multiple stamps and change the properties for them, the same concept. You click on one. Let's say I want to change the properties for these 3. Holding down the Shift key, I selected all 3. Now I can right mouse click and select properties, and there's a few fields we can add to each selected item, each selected stamp. Let's say they are all bought on the same day. You can just select date bought, which is today. The default is today. Click OK, and it's going to change the date purchased for all 3 of the selected stamps. Okay, thanks for watching. Take care and goodbye.